Yeah, good morning, Steve Columbo Richards there. Me and him got back a long, long way, mate. And the reason I'm saying it this morning is because I was going through YouTube, yeah, and I see a poster, and it was me when I fought a guy called Dave Strong, and Columbo's on it as well, and some really good names on it. You'll see it. I'm going to put it on the face on my thumbnail, yeah. But Steve Richards, mate, he was the greatest guy, the greatest fighter that I've ever seen. Game. He was game, mate. He would fight anybody at the Beckett, spot anybody at the Beckett. I used to train up there most mornings, and I was watching a film, which I'm on the film also, called Box On with Frankie Warren. And Steve Columbo, you'll see Steve Columbo there. He's in the Beckett doing a floor workout and all that. And Steve, mate, I was there that day. I was watching it, and Steve fit. Used to go in the Beckett most mornings. Well, when I say most mornings, the mornings I was there, but evidently that he used to go there every day. He was fit, mate. He was so fit. But he used to sell shoes. He has to come in with loads of shoes and sometimes watches. He died, Steve. Love his heart, mate. Rest in peace. He got hit by a bus. He used to be a caretaker in a school just across the road from the Beckett. But he used to teach kids karate as well. Fit. He was very fit. I went up there one morning and he was there, Roy Shaw, and Roy Shaw was just sparring around, and he got in the room with Columbo, or Columbo got in the room with Roy Shaw. And believe me, let me tell you, mate, Roy Shaw come unstuck a little bit with Columbo. It's only a little ring at the Beckett, but he give it to Roy Shaw. He did give it to him, mate. You know what I mean? Roy Shaw was trying to throw punches from the floor to hit Columbo, and Columbo just moved him out and chopped her in the back. It was a funny thing. It was like a karate thing, you know what I mean? Dawa mawa. But he was a good fighter, mate. He was a really good fighter. I had two fights at Atkins Hall, my own shows, yeah. And both of them shows, I had Columbo there with a guy called Dave Chippendale. Yeah, anybody know Dave Chippendale? It'd be nice to know that Dave's still around, or family. I also like Dave. Good people, mate. There was always, any time that I wanted them, they was there, yeah. And I only had two shows, but they was there for me, you know what I mean? And they always put up good shows. I think it was the Yorkshire Grey or the Downham Tavern. I'm not quite sure which pub it was, but Danny Chippendale and Columbo, and also a guy called Brian Hall that I fought at the Rainbow, used to go every Sunday mornings to them pubs and fight. Yeah, they used to fight. They used to get 3 or 400 quid a time, and it was a good thing because they know each other, but they would really put up a good show. Yeah, they was a bit hard. They're very hardy people, mate. Very hard people, and I used to love them, mate. I used to really like them. You know what I mean? And to hear Columbo died when he got hit by a bus, was a bit of a kick out the balls, really, in a way. He loved him. He liked him. What's his name? Harry Starbuck. Harry Starbuck really liked Columbo. Them two. I used to see them two muck about in the ring too. Harry Starbuck, mate, good fighter. Good fighter, hard man, mate, and he could have a fight on the cobbles. He used to look after his own pub. I'm not quite sure if that was I'm not quite sure it was Downham Tavern. I'm not quite sure. He would let me know, Jimmy Tibbet. It was either the Downham Tavern. What was the other one called? I got it written down. The Yorkshire Grey. Either Downham Tavern or the Yorkshire Grey. That's Harry Starbuck used to run. But I'll show you the poster. Yeah. I put it on my thumbnail. When I fought a guy called Dave Strong, I put it on, and Columbo's there. There's a lot of people there, names, faces that that are no longer. I mean, Steve Jarman, I knew very well. I think he fought Mickey May. I'm not quite sure, or Paul Fitzgerald. All them fighters, all good names. I don't know if they're still alive. You know what I mean? There's not many of us unlicensed fighters still away. We're still alive, rather. I know Johnny Waldron's still alive. All the others are dead, mate. Roy Shaw, Lenny McLean dead. I think Lord Royfall's dead. Columbo's dead. Danny Chippendale's not. But if anyone Danny Chippendale's family, just get in touch. Put on my comments. Yeah, good fighter, Dan. I like Danny Chippendale a lot. I just like both of them. Columbo and Danny Chippendale. good stayers, mate. Strong people. Anyway, just a quick one, and good morning. Bang, bang, roll. Nice one.